Hi everyone out there. This video is about speaking part 1 of IELTS. Yes, I'm talking about general questions, and this video will tell you some common topics which you get in your IELTS speaking. So please, if you prepare these topics, there are chances that you may get a question, you may get a topic related to this only, and at the end of this video we will also discuss some questions along with their answers related to one common topic. And in upcoming videos also I will be dealing with questions and answers related to particular topic, because I've seen students face a lot of problems sometimes in the answers and use of discourse markers. So please stay till the end so that you can understand how to give proper and high band scoring answers. So let's begin. So let's see some of the common topics. These are your common topics. You can get topic on work, study, as well as food. Work, if you're working somewhere, they may ask you that where you are working, do you like your work, uh, uh, do you think that an organization should be more democratic, or you think what is your opinion about your boss. Then you can get questions related to study, that about your school life, about your present study, what you're pursuing right now, why you chose that course. Food, what kind of food do you like, which cuisine you really enjoy. You can get various questions on food. Okay, let's move to the next set of topics. You can get questions on hobbies, you can get questions on walking, and you can get questions on music. For example, music, which kind of music do you like? Do you think that the folk music of India or folk music of a country, or the local music or local dances of the country are losing their importance? You can also be asked about types of music, whether you like soothing music, you like pop, you like rock, or nowadays you like rap music. So let's discuss some more questions related to other topics. Yeah, so do you have topics on home, you have questions on hometown, and so hometown. Home means whether you're living in an apartment, or whether you are living in a single story building, or it's double story. Which is your best or favorite room in your home? Then if you talk about hometown, then they can talk about where do you belong to, what are famous places related to your hometown, what is the best thing which you like about your hometown, or what is the thing which you don't like about your hometown, what improvements would you like in your hometown. These kind of questions can be asked. Then you can get questions on childhood, you can get questions on birthday. Childhood, like what do you think, what was the best part of your childhood? Do you think childhood is the best time of a person's life? In childhood, who was your best friend? Birthday, do you like to celebrate your birthday? What kind of gifts you like to take on anyone's birthday? What kind of gifts do you love to receive on the birthdays? These kind of questions you can get on birthday. There are, of course, a great list of questions which are asked, which in upcoming videos I'll be covering. Today we'll be covering one topic, so you'll get an idea that what kind of questions come related to a particular topic. Family and friends, you can talk about whether you have a nuclear family, joint family, who is your best friend, what qualities you think a friend should have. uh, do you think friends should always be ready to help in times of needs? Then you have leisure time. What do you do in your free time? Do you think leisure time should be used for useful activities or not? Questions like that. Which kind of sport do you like to play in your leisure time? You can get questions like that. Then you can have questions on daily routine. Do you have a fixed daily routine, or your routine keeps on changing from time to time? Or they can ask that daily your routine is same, or you follow a different routine. So these kind of questions can be asked. Evening time, what do you do in your evening time? And do you think evening is the best time to relax oneself? You can get many questions related to that. Next, you can get questions on art, you can get questions on dictionaries, then you can get questions on neighborhood, shopping. Then you can get questions on reading. Which book do you like to read? Who is your favorite author? Who is your favorite writer? Do you think since childhood only children should start reading? You can get questions on newspaper. And this is a topic which we are going to discuss today in the end, along with its answers. You can get questions on computer, internet. So, of course, that's your favorite topic. Going out, with whom do you like to go out? Do you think it is safe to go out nowadays? Then you can get questions on pets. Very cute. Okay. Then you can get questions on happiness, flowers. That's amazing. Okay. Clothes. Then you can get questions on many other topics like that. So let's discuss our today's topic, and our today's topic is newspapers. Let us see how what kind of questions you can get in newspaper topic. Do you often read newspapers? Yes, I do. This is a discourse marker which we are using. Yes, I do. I read newspaper every morning because it keeps me updated with the latest happenings, which makes me more confident. Let's see the next question. Which do you prefer? Reading magazines or newspaper? Well, I love reading newspaper because already we have a subscription of newspaper. My dad as well as my mom read newspaper daily. So I am also habitual of reading newspaper. So I don't want to spend some extra bucks on magazines as newspaper is already there. Let's see the next question. What kinds of newspapers do you usually read? So you can say I read English newspaper as well as Hindi newspaper. I love to read the Times of India. My mom reads it since I was a child. So I love to read newspaper in both kinds of languages. Particularly I like Times of India because it includes all the relevant news related to my country as well as the world, so it really is quite informative. How old were you when you first started to read newspaper? You can say, well, I guess I was 8 years old when I started reading newspaper. Of course, it started with a small article. I am a great fan of cricket. My dad told me to read news related to sports, and then I definitely developed an interest in reading newspaper because cricket is my favorite sport and I started with cricket. Do you think it's important to read newspapers? Well, in my case, I guess yes, it is. Because by reading newspapers, you remain updated, your knowledge enhances, not only knowledge, your vocabulary, grammar, and every aspect related to your language improves when you read a newspaper. And as I already mentioned that I read English as well as Hindi newspaper. I have a good command on both English as well as Hindi, and I would recommend the same for everyone. So these kind of questions you can get from the topic newspaper. You might have realized that when I started answering, I used discourse markers in every question. So discourse markers are really important. Well, I guess, yes, I do, definitely, of course, indeed, certainly. So these kind of discourse markers are really important if you want to show that you have good command over your speaking skills. So I hope these common topics were really helpful for you. And similarly, this time I have brought newspapers topic for you. And in the next video, I'll be taking one more common topic, not one, rather two, three more common topics, and we'll discuss the same with answers. So if you liked it, do like, share, and subscribe PrepLive Global. Thank you. Have a nice day.